What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Morocco versus Canada stream, brought to you by FanDuel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a terrible mood. So if you're trying to rage bait me, this is the perfect stream. I'm falling for it every single freaking time. I finished my round of 16 predictions video an hour and a half ago, and that goddamn video is still exporting. Shout out to my 10-year-old MacBook, which is officially dead, man. Oh my god. Freaking very first purchase I'm making when I get to New York is not a bagel with cream cheese. It's a new MacBook. This is unbelievable. So I'm going to have to get up at some point in time, upload the video, add the thumbnail, add the title, and hit publish during this actual stream. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm looking forward to a good match. Morocco minus 300 to get the win here today. I got a lot of love, a lot of respect for Canada. This would be a ridiculous victory. Jesse Marsh is immortalized. Immortalized if this win actually happens for Canada. You haven't seen my round of 16 predictions video because it's exporting still. Yay. But I have Morocco winning 2-0 in this game. I could even see a 1-0. I don't think Canada is going to get massacred. I'll be really disappointed if they get cut up. Like that's not how you want to go out. That's not how they should go out. Why are we redoing the kickoff? I've never seen that before. Okay. Who's your favorite player in Morocco? Either Mazraoui, Unahi, or Elanoui. Or Elanawi, I believe is how I should be saying it. Elanawi is probably my favorite. Dude's a freaking beast. I mean, Bunu as well, stud. My favorite Canadian player is Alistair Johnston. But I love Bombito as well. Moroccans are ballers? Yes. Moroccans are ballers. Morocco are very good. Morocco could win the whole thing. Those center backs are a concern, but you got Yassine Bounou in goal, so even if there's some mistakes, usually he steps up and saves the day. I mean, the guy's such a freak. It's insane. I also haven't had breakfast yet. I'm expecting Canada to stick to the plan here and be aggressive, and I actually think it will help them. If you pay respect to Morocco like the Netherlands, I just think you're going to lose. I don't understand why these underdog teams have this like insane inferiority complex sometimes. And it's like they beat themselves before the game even starts. If Morocco loses, will you apologize for hyping them up? Rob, I'm pretty sure I was the worst person on the internet in terms of hyping up Morocco. I think there are a lot more people that have done more to promote Morocco's reputation than me. Saibari or Elanawi in terms of who's good or in terms of who I like? In terms of who I like Elanawi. In terms of who's good, I mean, it's still pretty close. There's different positions. Saibari is very good, but I think Elanawi's been a top 3 player for Morocco since the last AFCON. Have you gotten to see the video with DR Sport? I have no idea what that is. No, Jonathan David is not my favorite Canadian. I like Jonathan David a lot, but he's not my favorite. There's no reality where Canada wins this. The reality is Morocco left their finishing boots at home, as they do often, and Canada capitalized. That's the reality. Do you have a problem with Egypt? Last 2 matches, there's no video. No, I don't have a problem with Egypt. I'm exhausted. That's the problem. Dude, I've gone to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning 2 nights in a row making videos. Okay. It's not like I hate Egypt. It's I physically don't have time in the day. You know, what some people don't understand is that I have friends, a girlfriend, a life, a job, hobbies, and all of those have to coexist around a 48-team World Cup with over 100 games. Okay. It's kind of difficult to cover every single game. I didn't make a video about 2 of Spain's games as well. I didn't make a video about 2 of Portugal's games as well. I don't have anything against your team, bro. Goddamn. I told y'all, chat, not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood today. This is Rage Bay TV, man. That's what this stream is really going to be. Richard Larea driving down. Just cracked a beer. Shout out to Churn. I'm not really a big beer guy. I'm sipping on my coffee. I'm eating my eggs with onions and spinach. I got my water here. Raheem Diaz, I'm waiting for that moment still at this World Cup. I think Morocco is one of the few teams that might beat France in a knockout game. Yes. Corner. I mean, Canada been cooking from set pieces recently. This is an opportunity. I mean, Issa Diop is a giant. They got a Moroccan small forward playing at center back. Yassine Bounou with the punch. Someone just said there's no reality where Canada wins. Well, that's oh my gosh, Jonathan David. Oh my goodness, Luc de Fougerols with an amazing flick on header, and it falls to Jonathan David. I think this is Davies initially with the ball in from Luke. Man, that is amazing, and it's great coverage from Yassine Bounou. Excellent start, man. Excellent start for Canada. Hell yeah, dude. Jack's running on fumes, dude. For real, man. I'm so tired. The burnout is insane, man. I was recording my round of 16 predictions, and I was like, all right, next up, Portugal versus Spain. And I was like, who plays for Spain? Mbappe? Is Mbappe Portuguese? I've forgotten everything. So thank God we're in the round of 16 and it's only going to be 2 games per day now. And I can actually sleep in, not stay up until 4. But I feel like I'm going to be knackered until probably Monday. I hate John Strong with a passion. I wouldn't say he's the best, but I don't think he provides the worst commentary. Bounou top 3 in the tournament? I wouldn't say top 3. Oh my goodness, another flick on. From Luke again. Bounou goes out. Diop. Oh, this is a really strong start. Eustaquio ball down to Luke again. I swear to God, if Luke gets an assist right here, I'm losing my mind. Blocked by Mizrahi. Excellent job. Jack being short here. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. And I'm not in the mood for a 0-0, we go to penalties in this game either. That would actually claim my life. Imagine having a life. I don't know. Jack hates Tajikistan. Not a single video about them. I'm getting exposed by a live ball. Keeper of the tournament so far. Keeper of the tournament so far. See, this is how I know I'm cooked because I can't even remember who I used to have in my top 3. Keeper of the tournament so far. I mean, Gregor Kobal's been really good. Boonou's been pretty solid as well. I'm trying to think who's still alive in this tournament. I wouldn't say Vargas for Colombia. I wouldn't say Dibu. Shobir's been pretty freaking good as well. I would still say Kobel is the keeper of the tournament right now. Shobir probably 2. Yeah, Bounou could be 3. Bounou could be 3 because I think he's had a good mixture of things to do and results. Impasi's been really good, but they've been eliminated, But that would probably be my 3 right now. How soon are we getting to quitting your full-time job in order to bless us with YouTube videos forever and ever? I mean, my goal is either after or right before the Asian Cup. That is my objective. I think the absolute latest where I would consider going full-time or maybe even just not doing it anymore is the Copa America, the next Copa. Like if I can't comfortably make a living by 2028, yeah, it's probably curtains. But we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, Hattie. I'm not trying to go hard at you. I'm just my what would I say? My patience level is like a 1 out of 10 right now. That's that's what's going on. I got nothing against Egypt, man. I actually think Egypt's done a great job so far this tournament. Egyptians and we have a troubled history. But I feel like everything I've said about Egypt so far has been true. Second in the group, winning on pens in the round of 32. I think Argentina's too much. I think this is where it ends. But still a super good tournament from Egypt. Should have beat Belgium. Can you imagine if they had beaten Belgium during the group stage and made the round of 32? That's a huge dub. Will you do an apology video when Egypt knocks out Argentina? I'd rather go to prison. Oh my gosh! Bunu with a save on Oluwasei. My God, Canada have been electric. It's just been vertical. I mean, it's kind of like shades of Haiti, but with a better, more talented team right now. Tejan trying to draw a foul. They have not been calling that the entire World Cup. And then a sliding tackle on Unaki. Does Portugal stand a chance against Spain? 100%, Silvano. 100%. I could see Portugal on pens. Portugal could absolutely win. Elanawi with a bad turnover there, and Oluwasei just completely dances. Is it on Halal? Yeah. I was like, that's not Riyadh. That's a concern. That's a huge chance for Canada, and that's a let off from Morocco. They've started this game horribly, man. It's very fast right now for Canada. The problem is they can't keep this up, so they need to capitalize. And they almost capitalized going the other way. Here's Jonathan David, Budawi, Buwadi dripped all over him. Excellent ball from Eustachio. Oh my gosh, Alfonso, just not a good touch. Not a good touch. Eustachio again, down to David. Oh, Canada is cooking right now, man. Canada is cooking right now. Issa Diop with a big step. This is a fantastic start from Canada, dude. Fantastic start for Canada. 10 out of 10 so far. They're working it around. Morocco look a little shook. Oh, here we go again. Oh my gosh, Eustachio, excellent to get around Buwadi in the box. And here comes Morocco, and they need something. Turnover immediately. Bombito with the coverage there. Dude, Morocco have nothing right now. They have nothing. Johnston, good service in. It needed to be better. It's a bad clearance from Hakimi, and nobody's doing anything. Eustachio again finds David in the box. Oh my gosh, Halal with an excellent stop there. That was totally a goal. I think this is El Hanusen is blocked by Johnston. Dude, this start from Canada. You should have a Patreon membership. I do have a Patreon. I do have a Patreon, Argentine, Swiss. Burnout made Jack put Deadball TV on hiatus. I just don't want to have a, full-time job and try to be a YouTuber forever. It's exhausting. Ooh, my computer stopped making noise, so I think my round of 16 video is finally done exporting. Which means at the hydration break, I'm going to stand up, hit upload, and it will be published in the 20th minute of this game. What do you think about Nico Gonzalez's performance against Cabo Verde yesterday? People criticize him, but to me, he's one of the best overall. I agree. I agree. Nico Gonzalez did more than Almada. At least he brought a little energy. His final ball is just trash. It's so bad. But he was more of in terms of like making the Cabo Verde defense shift around and move and make them uncomfortable, he was more effective. I don't understand how Giuliano Simeone, who I'm not even a huge fan of, is playing. But it is what it is. Oh, here, that's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul from Larea against Hakimi. Unaki tries the line breaking pass there. And that's something that hasn't been here. I mean, Morocco can't even get 4 passes together right now. Who do you want to see invited to the next Copa America? Big 3. I want to see the big 3 in CONCACAF. I want to see Panama there again. And I would love to see Haiti. And I would like to see, I mean, it'd be fun if Curacao made it. That'd be really, really cool. It would be awesome if, like, Japan or Australia got invited, but I don't think that's gonna happen again, which sucks. Oh my gosh, ball over top and Crepota as well. Can you read out your time? Yes. Sorry. I'm at 15:04, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'll try to get like OBS Studio when I get my new computer, and hopefully I can have an actual clock on my stream as well so you guys can follow along. But that is not possible with my current technological limitations. Speaking of technological limitations, my stream has just frozen at 15:31. It's just completely frozen. Today is going great, isn't it, folks? Today is going great. Oh, here we go again. I'm resumed, but that was like a 6-second delay. So now I'm at 15:38, 39, 40, 41. Richard Larrea is stunned. That's a foul, but it looks like he clearly gets Hakimi. Thank you, Hadi. This is mending Egyptian Netball TV relations right here. I appreciate that, brother. Why don't I put a clock? Because my computer is not powerful enough. It will start to lag. Sometimes my microphone will drop off. It's all due to like my processor and everything. It's not for a lack of desire. I think this is offside. This looked offsides to me, but Bombito, yep, there we go. And the offside flag goes up. Clear call for me. Will you make an Afif Cup and FIFA ASEAN Cup video? I don't know what the Afif Cup is, unless you're joking that it's the Asian Cup is renamed the Afif Cup because he owns that tournament. I mean, 100%, dude. I have 4 videos that are ready to be posted. I just haven't had the goddamn time to edit them. It's super freaking annoying. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying to give you all the content. Great ball down to Tajon. And that is a slide and a half. That is a slide and a half. Someone said, show me the game. Show us the game and stop talking. Ban. I ain't dealing with that today, bro. Hold that L, buddy. Nope, this is a watch along. You goddamn idiot. You think I have the rights to stream the game? Okay, bro. Set piece here. Alistair Johnston wins it. I'm telling you, bro, I'm turning into Deadball TV Thanos right here today. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Idiocy will result in an immediate ban. Canada cooking, man. They look great. I just wonder if it can be sustained. Update the laptop ASAP because prices are only going up because of Ramageddon. I haven't heard of that. Um, yeah, I haven't heard of that. Is there like another shortage of something? But as soon as I get to New York in a couple weeks, right after the World Cup, I'm buying the laptop. Will it be a tax write-off? You bet your ass it will be. A big fat tax write-off. Lord Moki says Canada can win this. People need to stop sleeping on them finally. Look, man, I ain't sleeping on Canada. I've been wide awake off the caffeine pills when it comes to Canada. The rest of the world, I don't know if the rest of the world thinks Canada's bad. I think they believe Canada are solid. And like that's kind of it. And in their defense, I think if Canada had won like the Gold Cup or won the Nations League, I think they would have been pretty hyped coming into this tournament. But people are fault mob merchants, they're Wikipedia merchants. They check the results and they say, "Oh man, Canada lost to Guatemala. They're trash." Or like, they can't be that good. Maybe they're not trash, but they can't be that good because they lost to Guatemala. Ooh, halal with a early yellow. Saibari's down. This is just not going well. Ban his family as well. The women and the children too. 100%. Shout out to Anakin, a true role model for the modern man. Oh, you said AFF Cup. That's hilarious. Mods ban everyone. If I had the right to show these games, bro, it would be woo. It would be insane. Will I be banned if I say Mexico's winning the whole tournament? No. No, you will be promoted. You will be promoted to executive mod if you say that. Tax write-off 100%. We all sleeping on Canada from a live ball TV. Will you do a power ranking? 100%, dude. I mean, I already have some notes from my updated power ranking. Once I get some sleep, the video will be better quality. Oh my gosh, is Saibari actually coming off for Rakimi this early? Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, this doesn't look good. Okay, well, it's going from bad to worse for Morocco here. This is now a moral blow. Morale blow. Good God. Canada feels like a team that underperforms against CONCACAF, but shows up against non-CONCACAF. Yeah, they're acclimating to being the team with expectations inside of the region, which is always difficult. They don't have expectations in this game. I mean, their expectations is they fight and lose, which is a pretty easy expectation to meet. Canada are always going to fight. They're not going to get massacred. This is a tough team. Jesse Marsh is a good coach. These are proud players. They were never going to get massacred. This is exactly where they want to be. Eustaquio, that's it's a decent ball in, but Boone is going to collect. Asian Cup tickets as a write-off for sure. Nervous for tomorrow? Yes. Yeah. I am very nervous. Tax fraud TV. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Like, where is the midfield for Morocco, guys? This is insanity. Like, they just haven't shown up. They're completely being outran. I mean, this is not what I expected. I'm stunned. This is an amazing performance from Canada here. I mean, Morocco don't even have a chance created. Like, it's Bombito ball up. They're getting stretched. It's super uncomfortable. Halal with a Full oh, I mean, I think he gets bailed out by Jonathan David there. That's gonna be the hydration break, I believe. Truly exceptional beginning to the game for Canada. These guys are digging deep. They're getting stuck in. Morocco look poor. Really, really poor. Easily their worst first 25 minutes of any game. Easily. Banned for saying Qatar easily 3-peat the Asian Cup. Jack, why'd you leave Houston? Do you not like us anymore? I live here because of my girlfriend. That's all. I'm using Paramount. If you are, you got to click on D Sports directly. Got to click on D Sports directly. I mean, I don't see another option. Should Moriyasu be sacked if Japan don't win the Asian Cup? 100%. 100%. I think Morocco will win in a haram way. Morocco looked tired. I mean, there is the extra, fatigue of that round of 32 game. Okay, hold on, chat. I need to actually upload this freaking video, so I'm going to be right back. All right, hold on. I got to upload this now. We're doing dual laptops here. Hold on. This is my one moment until halftime to try and upload this freaking video. This is insane. Oh, you gotta love the YouTube grind. And I probably have 5 seconds until this hydration break is over. Greek? Yeah, that was the Greek flag. I've had the Greek flag on my laptop ever since I lived there many, many years ago. Dude, it was like 10 years. Yeah, it was 10 years ago that I lived in Greece. Beautiful country, one of the best on the planet. Everybody should visit. Athens is amazing. The islands are amazing. Greeks are super nice. Yeah, just I couldn't say enough good things. Now the job market, that's where things start to go downhill for Greece. But unfortunately, native Greeks had to deal with that problem and I'm very lucky that it did not impact me. But hey, man, they still keep a positive attitude. I honestly don't know how they do it. They are protesting all the time, in fairness, but I would be too. Okay, hitting upload. Oh, now we got to wait 10 more minutes for the upload. Oh, Lord. Canada's going to be up 2-0 by the time I can actually publish this freaking video. Okay, well, let's see what happens here. Anyways, at least it's uploading now. All right, let's get back to the action here. Let's see if Morocco can recover, man. This is a nervous performance from them right now. This is not good in any way, shape, or form. I clicked on the one with 2 team names, but that one is slow. Go to D Sports directly. Okay, Gaston is trying to give me some he's trying to give me some insider advice here. Bombito giveaway here. Rakimi with a shot. Crepeau save. Oof. I'm kind of scared to exit this stream, but we're going to do it. Okay, I'm trying what you're saying. All right, I'm out. I'm looking for D Sports. D Sports on Paramount. Just clicked it. I don't know if that did anything. I'm on I don't know if I just jumped forward. I'm on 28, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 29 minutes, 29:01, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking at a probably out. Yep, Alistair Johnston long throw in here. Johnston ball in, flicked on by chat. Somebody, please write out how I'm supposed to pronounce the Fougerols, because I've been saying Fougerols, and I think someone said the G is soft, so it's Fougerols, Fougerols, Luke Fougerols. I need some French people or some Canadians to help me out here. It's a tough last name, man. I'm doing what I can. I already got to remember all the Moroccan player names, the Egyptian player names. It's a lot, man. Algeria. I've been saying Kaibi. Apparently, it's Chabi. I think Chabi is how you're actually supposed to say it, which sounds cool. Chabi's a cool sounding name. Dude, look at this. I mean, Canada not giving an inch. Not giving an inch here. De frijoles. Luke de frijoles. Fuzeroles. Fuserole. Fool who rolls? Fruit Loops? This is insane. Oh my god. Then maybe it's Fugarole. I don't know. Luke de Fuge. No, I understand what his name is. I'm saying, how do I need you to break it out into pronunciation. Okay, here come Morocco. I mean, look at the midfield for Morocco. They have nothing. This is the exact opposite of what the Dutch did. Canada are staying high. Canada are in Morocco's half. Canada are forcing the Moroccan center backs to do something. El Anawi's receiving the ball. He's trying to make things work. The midfield is completely disengaged, as opposed to the other game against Netherlands, where Netherlands just gave Morocco the ball in the midfield. You know, and I think we have to give a little credit to Canada and Jesse Marsh, of course, but also you got to be looking at Ronald Koeman. Like, if Canada can pull this off, dude, wow. I mean, this is an excellent first half. It's an excellent first half. Get it? Because I'm eating eggs. Y'all can smash the dislike button if you want for that one. That's fair. Bunu sends it long. Where is the possession? It is completely non-existent from Morocco. Let's go Canada, man. Come on. All right, let's see the Canadian build-up. Oh, just a mistake there from Johnston. Sigur. Second, not great pass from Bombito. Fortunately, there's no Moroccan player there to make them pay. Johnston, he's on the ball. Here comes a little bit of pressure from Morocco, and it's turned over again by Bombito. Needs to be better passing. You can't be floating a ball up against this Moroccan defense. And that's the thing for Morocco. You hope at the very least, if the attack is as dead as it looks right now, that you can at least counter press really well. Oh my gosh, it's a terrible giveaway from Halal to Ali Ahmed. Booming forward, ball comes in. Mazraoui's going to win it against Tejan. If Tejan can cook Mazraoui, I haven't seen Mazraoui cooked by anybody in a long time. If Tajon can have a really good performance today, that's going to be huge. I'm not sure that's going to be my prediction, but I like Tajon. He's just a frustrating player. It's really, really frustrating. Oh, a little bit of an elbow from his own teammate to the chin there. How many more minutes do I have on this run? How many do I have? All right, now it's optimizing, checking to see if my video is okay for what would I say? Monetization. That's the word I'm trying to think of. Another set piece here. Brahim Diaz. My God, have we said his name? Buwadi pretty much like saves Morocco there. That was a really good individual effort from him. Set pieces are causing Morocco all sorts of problems. That's a ridiculous tackle from Buwadi. That's a ridiculous tackle. Oh, and then his arm hits the ball. I mean, he had already won it and he's falling, so I don't think that's a handball, but look at this XG, man. 0.46 for Canada, 0.02 for Morocco. This is insane. This is insane. And people don't think Jesse Marsh is a good coach. It's so pathetic. Oh my gosh, Tajon rips Mizrahi, and then Mizrahi tackles him again. There's an epidemic of every time something goes wrong, it's just the manager's fault every single time. I don't know a manager that doesn't happen to except for like Scaloni. I feel like when Argentina struggle, it's the only team where Scaloni is not called out by the fans because he's such a sacred figure. But everybody else is like, oh, it's the manager, it's Pochettino, it's Aguirre, it's Marsh, it's Moriyasu, it's Popovich, it's Petkovic, it's Hassan. It's literally everybody, every other team. It's Phi, it's Hugo Bruce. Oh my gosh, terrible counter from Morocco there. Rakimi's looking for Unaki, and it's just a shite pass, and Canada win it back again. Dude, this is physical. This has like 1-0 written all over it right now. This has 1-0 written all over it. Jack Canada manager win. That would be pretty cool. Fusion roll. Fusion roll. I like that. Fusion roll. Luke to Fusion roll. Fusion roll. Fusion roll. Fusion roll. Fusion roll. Sushi roll? Ah! Coleman was a coward. Yep. Jack, watch out. There's a shelf behind you, and it might collapse at any moment. Dad jokes TV. Cabo Verde, Argentina, best World Cup match so far. Ooh, I wouldn't say that, Vincent. I would say, yeah, I don't know if it was the best World Cup game so far. It was really, really good. Of course, my brain no longer works, so I can't really remember anything else that's happened at this tournament. So I'm disagreeing without providing an alternative to you, which I realize is not helpful. Maybe Norway, Senegal. That one was really fun. What's another game that was pretty exciting? Yeah, it's definitely a top 5 game. I thought Portugal Colombia was awesome, even though we didn't get a goal somehow. Portugal Croatia was really good too. Unsubscribed. Oh my gosh, I am 5 minutes behind in the chat. This might be Morocco's worst half. Not might. It is. Wasn't the first half against Haiti worse? I don't think it was worse than this. I don't think it was worse than this. Oh, and to the surprise of nobody, Richard Larea has responded to getting pushed by Hakimi. Dude, Brahim Diaz needs to step up, man. I mean, if you want to talk about a fraud nobody's talking about at this tournament, everybody's got smoke for Marmoush. Everybody's got smoke for Vitinha. Where the hell is the smoke for Brahim Diaz? Mr. AFCON hasn't been there. Has not been there. Are they both getting a yellow? Hakimi's going to get a yellow. I mean, Morocco's frustrated, man. They are super, super frustrated. Jesse Marsh is a mid coach. He's not mid. He's not mid. He's good. He's just not excellent. Oh, Croatia exempt as well and Ancelotti. Dalic, yeah, exempt. Everybody on Twitter was calling out Scaloni last night, but that might be the first. I didn't check Twitter too much last night, so maybe the streets were saying that, but all right, we've had about 2 minutes of this debacle because of Hakimi's push, and he's going to pick up a yellow card. Algeria, Austria. Yeah, you could say that as well. I just, yeah. Brahim Diaz is a ghost. He is the ghost of Marrakesh right now. Like, that's great defending from Sigur, and it's very poor from El Khanous. Dude, Morocco's struggling right now, for real. I mean, this is suffering from Morocco. Bombito, it's just they're missing a little something at the end. Like, that's not a good ball from Bombito. His distribution's been very bad. It's been very bad. He hasn't been called in to defend that much. I'm on 41, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 for anybody who wants to sync up. Yeah, look at this. Look at Canada right here. Look at Canada right here. 6 players in the Moroccan half. They're like, you're not just going to pass through us. And look at the Moroccan midfield. El Anouis he's in between David and Oluwaseyi. Bouwadi is in between Sigur and Tejan. Brahim Diaz is now trying to drop a little bit to create something, but everyone's standing still. There we go. There was a movement. There was some running, actually, from Unaki there off the ball. It's way too stagnant. I mean, they're actually looking to go Route 66 here and just lob it forward. And look at Canada's pressure. As soon as Diop or Halal pass the ball, whoever receives it is getting pressed. Look, here we go again. Here we go again. Hakimi. Okay, no Moroccan player has been able to beat their man the entire game yet, and it's all the way back to Halal. It is fantastic from Canada. It is fantastic. Completely neutralized here. Okay, here's the Elanui taking off the ball from Eustachio. Oh, it's harsh. He loses it. Here they go again, Morocco. I mean, it's not for a lack of trying, maybe a lack of speed. Here we go, Brahim Diaz. I think he's fouled there. Yes, he is. And it's going to be a yellow for Jonathan David? Who was that? Jonathan David with the yellow. Cheap yellow to give away. But the longer this goes on, it really should have been a yellow on Alistair Johnston, not on Jonathan David. Well, they both tackled him. They both just straight up grabbed him. Here's a set piece. I don't really remember Morocco having another set piece really in this game. But my brain's turned to mush, so who knows? Hakimi ball in. They're looking for Diop. It's going to go across, and Luke de Fougerolles with the clearance here. And can Canada go the other way? I don't know what Unaki's trying to do. He's going to pass down to Diop. Diop is playing right wing right now, not where he likes to be. Luke de Fougerolles with a great step. How good has he been in the knockouts? How good has he been? I think it's completely warranted that he comes into the starting 11 based on what he did. Ooh, that's a late foul. That's a late foul, and that's a kick in the back of Ali Ahmed's ankle, and it's going to be another yellow for Morocco. Who is it that time? Unaki, completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Like, he's never going to get there. It's insanely late. Morocco are losing their heads right now. Morocco are losing their heads. They are not prepared for this game. It's a Diop throwing for Canada incoming. Okay, well, we're going to see what Mohamed Wabi can do at halftime. He's supposed to be a tactical genius. We'll see what happens. I don't think Jesse Marsh's in-game management is necessarily, oh my gosh. Maybe a lucky break here for Morocco. Maybe, oh my gosh, and the pass from El Khanous is just bad. It's just a bad pass. And I think Canada let off there because Morocco had numbers. Mazrahi recovering and being a demon as usual. That was almost a little bit of fortune that maybe Morocco could have capitalized on, but El Khanous gives a shite ball to Rakimi. Canada win. Here we go. They're going up again. Alistair Johnston in the air. Unaki, I think he gets brought down. Yeah. That's a foul. David hates the call, but that's the right call. That's a foul. Another set piece opportunity for Morocco. Jesse Marsh is furious. He'll probably get another yellow in this game. It's a Diop. Oh my gosh. Oluwase with a great pressure there. I'll be surprised if Morocco generate a chance before this half is over. And then I have to publish my video. Oh, it's just poor from Mazraoui, straight out of bounds. Yo, these guys are rattled. I mean, look at their faces. They are not happy with this. Honestly, if I'm Morocco, I'm like, don't concede. Don't concede by halftime. We gotta hit the reset button on everything. I might even do a formation change. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is heading for pens 100% at this rate. Canada could just be a little less aggressive in those areas. They might actually be able to win the ball back. Halal goes down so easy, though. Like, that's not a foul. He goes down so easy. Rough game for Morocco here. Long ball up. And it's going to be a throw. It has been horrific from Morocco, dude. They're like, the passing is not good. Canada are being very, very physical. They're being very physical. And we saw Morocco struggle with physicality the entire AFCON. And I think we saw them struggle a little bit against Haiti. They don't like playing teams like this. It's not fun. They want to go up against the fast technical teams. Here's Oluwase down here. Yes. He's got Halal on him, who I believe is on a yellow. He gets by him, but Mazraoui with the help defense. And it's just lobbed up. I mean, it's just clearance time for Morocco. Here's Luke on the ball. Good ball across. Oh my gosh, Bombito needs to be careful there. Brahim was almost away. Eustachiao. Buwadi intercepts Ahmed. Oh, this is like the one time there have been numbers here from Morocco. Here's the counter. Oh my goodness. It's not a great ball from every pass is terrible. Every pass is behind the man. It is a complete wasted opportunity for Morocco there. Bad pass from Brahim Diaz, bad pass from Hakimi. They got to wake up, man. These guys thought they beat the Netherlands and they won the World Cup. That was the most vulnerable Canada have looked off of a turnover from Ali Ahmed and then a very fast break from Morocco. Canada are super athletic, though, and they got back. But the passing is trash. It's abysmal. It's a Diop. Another good tackle from Ahmed. It's a deflection off Eustachio. Oh, yeah, Morocco, they want to blow this thing up at halftime. 100%. They want to blow this up 100%. Where would DR Congo be ranked currently? I would still have them, mid 30s. Mid 30s. They're good. Attack needs to be better. Another ridiculous yellow card from El Khanous. Dude, Morocco have. Oh, they are suffering. So we got Hakimi, El Khanous, and Unahi all on yellows. Saibari's gone off injured. Canada masterclass so far. I mean, truthfully, this has been a masterclass from Canada. It's Helal. Okay, Helal. It looked like HA to me, but if it's Helal, then it's Helal. How many more yellows before red gets distributed? I guess it depends on the player committing the foul, but wow. That was an excellent effort, an excellent defensive display from Canada. Morocco have nothing in this game. I mean, look at them. Look how frustrated they look. Look at the demeanor, the body language. Morocco is an emotional team. This is a lot of pressure. This is probably the most pressure they've had at the World Cup. And you got to be careful in these knockout situations where a team has basically nothing to gain and everything to lose. Look at Argentina last night against Cabo Verde. Can you imagine if Cabo Verde had eliminated Argentina? Can you imagine the fallout of that? Argentina officially bought the 2022 World Cup. Messi is trash. Like it would somehow Cabo Verde beating Argentina would have propelled Ronaldo to being the GOAT again to some people, which doesn't make any sense. You would have said that this team has been terrible the entire time, that the team was never that good. I consider this Argentine generation to be one of the best in world football. People would say they're not even top 20, mid as hell. All of that would have come to pass if Cabo Verde held on. And if Argentina win, what do we say? Nothing. Like they get nothing. They get no benefit from beating Cabo Verde. All the dialogue after the game was, wow, Cabo Verde are really good. That was it the whole time. Morocco's kind of in a similar situation, though I think Canada is not as much of an underdog as Cabo Verde. I mean, they are one of the hosts of this tournament. They were at the last World Cup as well. They have a world-class player. They have very good players. So it's not the same. I'm not saying it's the same, completely igual. But if Morocco beat Canada, what does that do? What does that do for Morocco's legacy? Nothing. They already beat them in 2022 as well. So you just look at this and say, oh, you beat Canada just like you did last time. It's not that impressive. I mean, not that it's a insignificant win, but you don't get like a reputational boost from this, is what I'm saying. But if the flip side comes to pass, if Canada win, Oh my god. I mean, massive dub. It is the biggest win in Canadian history, easily, and it will be very hard for Canada to, what would I say, surpass this victory in terms of what it actually means. Jesse Marsh, huge stock up. Everybody, myself included, who's been saying like maybe Canada are the best team in CONCACAF, we will be vindicated for having that opinion. Canada through to the quarterfinals and they didn't even get to play the 2 knockout games at home. It would be insane for Canada, insane for CONCACAF. Africa would be in the mud because, wait, Morocco can't lose to Canada. Canada have no history. Morocco were semifinalists last time. Morocco won the AFCON. It would be a firestorm online if this were to come to pass. So you have to be careful in games like this. I think France are going to face something similar later today. The difference being Paraguay have already picked up that huge win. Can they do it again? I mean, sometimes you see teams like Morocco, they're able to get it done twice in a row. Oftentimes it's more like a Costa Rica where they win one and then go out valiantly in the next game. It's going to be tough. I'm trying to think other games like that that are later on. I mean, it's not Portugal, Spain, obviously not USA, Belgium, I don't even think Brazil, Norway. I think Norway are plenty respected right now. Colombia, Switzerland, I think is that. I mean, Argentina will face that again against Egypt. It'll be a little bit of the same story with that. Like, oh, you lost to Egypt. Egypt hadn't won a game before this tournament. Argentina are frauds. That's what I think would be happening. So Morocco need to turn it around or they're getting cooked online. I don't think this is an embarrassing loss, though, if Canada beat them, because Canada are very good. It's not embarrassing, but you're going to think, dude, you almost had a quarterfinal. I mean, people were saying like Morocco should be like a top 3 favorite at this tournament. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to start reading some of y'all's super chats here. Hold on. Cabo Verde, one of the most amazing performances at the World Cup. Yes. This might be the biggest World Cup upset ever. Canada over Morocco. No, I don't think this would be the biggest. I don't think this would be the biggest upset ever. I don't think this would be the biggest upset ever. I mean, it's huge given the circumstances that it's in a round of 16. I don't think this is the biggest upset ever. I mean, I would say Morocco beating Portugal last time is pretty similar. Portugal and Spain, I would say, are both, relatively the same as this. Like, Canada are good. Canada are good. I mean, you could say Costa Rica beating England in the group stage. It's a group stage game, but I would say that was probably bigger than this. I don't know. Where would this rank? I don't think it's the biggest World Cup upset ever. I do not. Argentina would become absolute frauds if they lost. 100%. Victor says, Jack, your coverage on the World Cup has been amazing, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, Victor. Has the tournament exceeded expectations so far? Yes, I would say so. I would say so. It's been very, very fun. Scaloni sacked. Yeah, Scaloni sacked if they lose. Yeah, I would say the only thing that really disappointed me is that Asia didn't do better. It really felt like in those like AFC versus CAF duels, they just lost like every single one, which is unfortunate. Morocco struggling with Canada's pressing, 100%. I mean, look, guys, I talked about this during. I know some of y'all are just jumping in here. Welcome. Hit subscribe for more World Cup content on the channel. The difference between this game and the Netherlands game is the Netherlands allowed Morocco full possession with basically zero pressure. And Canada's done the opposite. Canada is going full pressure, no space. Morocco's having to play through them, and they're really, really struggling to do that right now. And Canada's not giving up anything on the counter. I'm American. I'm not Canadian. CONCACAF is him. If Canada wins, Celine Dion on repeat from Luis Hernandez. That's funny. I am not Moroccan. Vincent says Argentina were so close to probably the biggest upset in history, but no one except Pinaldo fanboys could call them frauds because they didn't only win the 2022. See, Vincent, you're making too much sense. That's your problem. You're making too much sense. This is too logical. Football fans don't use logic, they use emotion and nothing else. They use emotion and they use fault mob statistics. Nothing else is factored into the narrative. Senegal are not trash. They completely folded, but they are not trash. Not even a top 20 upset. Okay, Javier, I think it would be a top 20 upset, but it'd probably be like number 18. I'll give you number 18. I mean, Mexico beating Germany 2018, I would say is better. Costa Rica beating England. If I'm thinking about just this World Cup, Paraguay beating Germany, I think is slightly bigger. And there's a lot of teams beating Germany. South Korea beating Germany. Maybe the German actually aren't on here. North Korea beat Italy back in the day, back in the 60s. What else went down in this group stage? I'm trying to think. I told you my brain is completely turned to mush. Yeah, I'm going to say both of Morocco's last time around. I wouldn't say Japan beating Spain is a top 20 upset. I wouldn't say that. I don't know, man. I'm too tired to think about historical stuff. I mean, if I'm thinking about Asian teams, any big upsets? Australia versus Denmark might be kind of similar, only because Denmark were a big dark horse pick last time. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. That's certainly a bigger upset than Canada beating Morocco, in my opinion. What's your thoughts on Mora to Liverpool? I hate most direct transfers to the Prem. I want Mora to go to Serie A or La Liga. That's what I want. Argentina losing to Cabo Verde would have been one of the biggest upsets for sure. Can we see the match? I cannot broadcast the match. I am not ESPN. This is not the Fox Sports YouTube channel. This is the Deadball TV YouTube channel, and we don't have rights to the World Cup games. That would be insane. Why do Latinos want Argentina out but Colombia in? You're asking a great question, PS5, and honestly, the freaking answer is it's long, it's complicated, it's a bit messy, and we're not going to delve into that right now. Iceland versus Egypt, Croatia, England 2018. I don't know. I think Canada beating Morocco is more impressive than England, Croatia 2018. I think so, but I don't know. I mean, Croatia made back-to-back semis, dude. I mean, pretty freaking good, you know? Oh my God. I'm dying. You quiet about Egypt now, huh? Dude, Adam, Egyptians are they're so combative, dude. It's insane. Where's the ball knowledge? Dude, Cheyenne, the knowledge is not here today, man. I'm completely exhausted. Going to bed at 4 o'clock, back-to-back games has not been good. Adam, I'm going to freaking ban you if you keep spamming that. Also, bro, like this is just insane, man. I was like, I think Australia win 1-0 or Egypt on pens. Egypt win on pens, and y'all are like, no ball knowledge. It's like I know you guys watch the videos on mute. I know for a fact you watch the videos on mute because no one actually hears what I say. The amount of like takes I've seen on Twitter, like, did you see Jack from Deadball TV? Said South Africa were going to beat Mexico. And I'm like, when did I ever say that? I'm like, there is documented proof in 4K that I never had that outcome happening. I did like 3 predictions for the entire World Cup. I had Mexico beating South Africa in literally every single prediction. And I'm still seeing on Twitter like, LMAO, Jack said South Africa would beat us. He's a clown. I'm like, are you, like, confusing me with another racially ambiguous guy? Like, I don't understand how you could be so wrong consistently, consistently wrong. And I'm like, do I respond? I don't know, because at the end of the day, am I going to start fighting a bunch of anonymous profiles online? That sounds like a big waste of my life. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of energy that could go somewhere else. So I just like let it go. Argentina, the most hated country internationally soccer wise. Yes, probably the most hated, I would say. I feel like Italy, England, Argentina, top three most hated, in my opinion. Does losing Balogun tank the United States' chance of winning? No. No, it makes it harder. It makes it harder, but it doesn't tank the chances of winning. People are still convinced Argentina didn't earn their last World Cup, which is the reason they get hate now. Dude, I mean, I don't know, dude. The rigged allegations are insane to me in the last World Cup, considering Mbappe had a hat trick of pens, you know, basically in the final. 2 pens and then 1 in the penalty shootout. I'm like, don't you think if it was that rigged that France wouldn't have gotten not 1 but 2 penalties? I don't know. Rage bait is working in full effect today. It's the fact that you make fun of Egypt every video. You can believe what you want, whether I watch the match from YouTube, whatever. I don't care, to be honest. Then why are you in my chat, Adam? If you don't care, then why? What do you mean I make fun of Egypt? What have I said to make fun of Egypt? I had you taking 6 points in the group. You let me down. You took 5. I said that you could beat Australia on pens. You did. Where's the making fun of Egypt? Like, it's just insane. I had you ranked in the, 27th, 28th in the world? Everyone was like, oh, this is so disrespectful. It's just like, y'all are battling yourselves, man. Another racially ambiguous guy, dude. That's what I'm saying. Jack hates Ethiopian football. Oh my god. That's really what happens online, dude. It's insane. I'll be like, you know what? I have doubts about Brazil. Like, I just don't know if I love the midfield, which is a criticism that every single person on the planet has, by the way. And they'll be like, bro, you always hating on Brazil. I'm like, and then I check this person's Twitter. I'm like, wait, but you just said that you doubt the midfield. I'm like, so you can doubt the midfield, but if I say I have doubts about the midfield, Casemiro doesn't look that good, Paqueta's a fraud, I'm hating on Brazil. I'm like, but you said, I read your tweet during my video. It's just like, it's unbelievable. USA definitely top hated. Top 10, but I wouldn't say above Argentina or England. Hated? Yes, but that's because people hate the states. We are absolutely trash. Who is Morris Sultan? I'm gonna throw myself out there for an early cancellation. I'm gonna assume you're Moroccan because your name is Morris Sultan, and I played a lot of Medieval 2 Total War. The Moors were one of my favorite factions in that game, and they do start off in the territory of Morocco and southern Spain. So I'm gonna assume you're Moroccan. You guys are playing really, really bad. Jack, which team from Asia or North America would do good in AFCON? Canada, I think, would do well in AFCON. And I think Australia would do pretty well. I think Japan would do well, but could they win an AFCON in Africa? I don't know. I feel like eventually they would get beat down from the physicality. They'd probably make a quarters or a semis pretty consistently, but winning it, that would be hard for them. If an AFCON was hosted in Japan for some reason, which makes no sense, yeah, they could win. But I want to see them win an Asian Cup again before I start predicting that they're gonna dog walk the AFCON. The hate is also caused by the hand of God. Yeah, definitely. Argentina rigged its way to a title. It's just, how did they rig? Who was paying for it? I know it wasn't the Argentine government. They ain't got no money. Okay, let's see if Morocco can be any better here. I'll save my time in a second. I'm at 46, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. The referees were trash. I mean, there's always bad refereeing decisions. I mean, there's been bad refereeing decisions in this tournament as well. Like Kane should have gotten a penalty against DR Congo. Ghana should have gotten a penalty against England. For some reason, Balogun's the only player who gets sent off for stepping on somebody, right? Like it doesn't make any sense. There's no consistency. But when a Paraguayan steps on Pulisic, nothing happens. It's inconsistency. Portugal get a penalty because Vlasic pulls down Renato Vega, but when a Paraguayan is hugging a German player on a corner kick, there's no call. It's just the consistency is sometimes a struggle. Oh my gosh, a bad giveaway. That's a yellow card. Dude, is Unaki is on a yellow card. Unaki is on a yellow card and he just pulled. Am I out of my mind or is Unaki not on a yellow? Because if he's on a yellow card. Dude, that's a clear foul. That is a clear foul. He should be sent off. Wow. Chat, am I losing my mind? Does Unaki not have... Hold on, I'm checking fault mob in another tab. Dude, that is... You want to talk about bad refereeing? How about that? Morocco should be down to 10. Ball in from... that is a shocking no call. Oh my gosh. Michael Oliver sucks. Oh my gosh, and we got a big yellow from the Fougerolles here. Morocco are so lucky right now, man. They are so lucky. Tackle on Rahimi. Demi asked me, how do I think Morocco will play against France? Well, I think Morocco will be able to be the underdog again, and it will be incredibly tight. That's what I think. Chris says, yes, Argentina rigged all their World Cups by saving up their money to pay the ref off. I hate Argentina, but let's not be idiotic. That's a very mature opinion from Chris. Oh my God, and it's a goal off a set piece. Dude, it's Unaki. It's Unaki who should be expelled from the game right now. He should be sent off, and he's just scored. That is, oh, woo! That is luck and a half from Morocco there. It's a set piece goal. They've been very good from set pieces the entire tournament. Wow, this is Look, man, I love a good underdog. I'm low key rooting for Canada, but that is bad. That is really, really bad. Hakimi is a great ball across. I just don't think Crepeau can see it. Crepeau has no idea what's happening here. And against the run of play, Morocco score. That is shocking. Of course, it's Unaki. Horrible refereeing. Let the rage flow. I mean, if I was Canadian, I would be furious. Sad ball TV. I'm not sad. I would be saying the same thing. Like if Luke de Fougeros was pulling on Hakimi on a yellow card, that's a second yellow. Luke should be expelled from the game. That is not cool. I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna keep bringing this up the rest of the game. But I think Canadians have a right to be upset. Oh, I gotta blow my nose again. God damn. My God. One day I'm gonna stop sneezing and being super congested. Neutral here, but Canada should have played their knockout games in Canada. I 100% agree, bruh. Bruh. I 100% agree. Yeah, random name says he's also sick. I mean, staying up until 4 to watch all the games is also not good for recovery. Brahim Diaz doing nothing in this game, man. Here comes Hakimi going the other way. Oh, this ball needs to be good. That's foolish. Oh my gosh. Holy hell. That's terrible from Hakimi. You got El Khanous far post completely unmarked, and he decides to try to dance on somebody. Here comes Richie Larea versus Buwadi, who has been playing well. He's just not really a creative player. Yeah, Canada should absolutely have home field advantage. Guys, Jesus, no one reminded me. I didn't even post my freaking predictions video yet. I didn't even post my predictions video. Last time I posted it after the South Africa Canada game. Poor Canadians, they keep going first in every single knockout game. I didn't realize this. I hate my predictions, by the way. I think it's the worst predictions video I've ever done. I'm just cooked, y'all. I'm so cooked mentally. But yeah, so Canadians are going to miss my miss my prediction for them against South Africa, and then they're going to miss my prediction for them against Morocco. I'm sorry to my Canadians. Okay, Canada going to have to open up a little bit here. Unaki is dancing around several players. How many Alfajor super chats for you to buy broadcasting rights and stream the World Cup? For me to buy broadcasting rights, like 200 million. For me to be granted, I don't know. I think if I was on like 150K subs, then maybe I could get broadcast rights. I mean, if somebody has a connection at the Asian Football Confederation, let me know, because if I can stream AFC games, like the channel is going to the moon. Like we're absolutely cooking. Canada being very aggressive here and nearly doing it. Dude, Brahim, Richie Larea has been a beast, man. Buwadi with another really good intervention. He's been the best midfielder for Morocco. Oh my gosh, Brahim Diaz actually did something. Oh my God, he actually did something. Rakimi unleashed. This ball needs to be in the. Oh my gosh, there's 3 Moroccans in the box, and Bombito with a huge block. And Morocco score another one is game. It's completely game. What are your predictions on Egypt, Argentina? I kind of think Argentina will win 2-1 or 1-0. I think Egypt's going to get a goal. Egypt have a lot of quality up front. I mean, every Egypt game I've seen recently, even going back to Brazil, they create very good chances. They were the better team against Australia. I think they'll get one. So maybe a 2-1 Argentina extra time. Can you imagine Argentina taking a two straight extra times? That's what Colombia or Switzerland are going to be praying for. Hakimi ball in. It's not very good. Helal, not halal. Helal is going to chase, but he's got no chance. And he just falls. This man is like made of straw. He's just going down every single time people touch him. I thought you'd given up on predictions. I don't love prediction videos, but they get hella views, man. They get hella views. I get a lot of subs. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I found you from this video." So because of that, I keep doing them. I don't hate predictions videos. It's just you have to understand that when 50,000 people watch your prediction video, probably at least 10,000 are praying to God that you're wrong. And I knew that my round of 32 predictions were good because I did not have an insane swarm of negative comments after the fact. But that's what happens every single time. Like you get a prediction wrong. If I'm wrong about any group prediction, even though the video's been out for a month, I'll have one fan base just pour in and be like, haha, you idiot, like blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? I wish that people were forced to, oh my gosh, to post their own predictions sometimes. Because that's really what it comes down to. You just don't have the balls to do what I do. You are too much of a coward to do what I do. And that's okay. I'll give y'all the opportunity to come back and to gloat or whatever you want. That's fine. I just won't respect your hatred on me unless I see your own prediction video. Unless I see you as a peer, as an equal. So if somebody like, Isaac or Michael was like, this is the most laughably ridiculous prediction video I've ever seen, I'd be like, damn, that one would get to me. I'd be like, I am a fraud, Long ball over top for, is this Ahmed? Yeah, it is. Buwadi with another block. He's been good. He has been good. Forgot to predict Canada winning. Yeah, let me just hold on. Let me edit and post. Morocco cheating kings. Oh, not this, man. Not this. Be like K's TV. That's actually the goal. I don't know anything about them, but that's the goal. Buwadi is a precious boy. That's an interesting way to say it, so. Set piece. Oh, Luke again. Dude, Luke is going to be a problem, man. When he's like 25, he's going to be a problem. This backline is going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem. Because I guess Alfonso Davies will, eventually Lorea will get too old and Davies will have to go back. And you're going to have like prime Luke, prime Bombito, prime Davies, Alice Johnston. He's like 28, I think. He's got one World Cup left. He will be like the OG veteran in the team. It's going to be a scary back line. It's better than the United States, in my opinion. I think it will be better than Mexico's as well once Johan ages out. I'm not seeing the really, really good Mexican center back prospects right now. Not on the same level of what Canada has. Oh, Bombito distribution needs to be a little bit better. You can tell this man hasn't played a lot of matches. God, I gotta piss like a racehorse. Where is this hydration break? Offsides from Canada. I hope Marmoush shows up. I think every Egyptian hopes Marmoush shows up. Ashore showed up. Showbeer's a stud, man. I mean, he looks like the perfect goalkeeper for Egypt to win the next AFCON on pens in the final. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like everything is lining up perfectly for Egypt to beat Morocco in the semifinals on pens and then beat Nigeria in the final on pens. Like, that's what I see us building towards. These boys are time wasting. Of course they are, dude. They're getting bullied by the Canadians. Fraudball TV. Yep. You'll never make everybody happy. You should stop worrying about it. I mean, no, not no. Your name is no. So this is the user's name is no. I'm not saying no like I disagree. I'm saying no, I'm addressing you. No. No, Jay. That's your name. No, Jay. You're correct. I just went to bed at 4 in the morning last night, so I'm a little more irritable than usual. But you're completely spot on, dude. You're spot on. Look, I apologize. This will be the worst stream in Deadball TV history. But I'm not missing a Canada-Morocco knockout game. Are you kidding me? I ain't about to miss that. Excellent from Bombito here. Morocco do look a little gas. Canada's young. They're athletic. Keep the tempo high. There's going to be counters here. It's going to be here a little bit more often. Bombito looking for the adventurous pass. Hilal actually steps up well there. I think Hilal's had a decent game. He just is always diving on the floor. That's like the one. Oh, dude, Buwadi is fantastic there. He does fantastic against Oluwasei. Unahi dribbling himself into trouble. He's got the goal, but it hasn't been a good game from him. I wouldn't say he's been bad. It's just, oh my God, Amrabat's coming in. Okay, a little bit more physicality. And Talby as well. Dude, Talby was good as a sub against the Netherlands. He's going to be a really good player one day. I admittedly do not know much about him. This is funny. But are you hoping Marmoush shows up, comma, Egypt hater? Yeah, I mean, I am hoping that he shows up. I am hoping he shows up. Dude, if Egypt won, that would be insane. That would be insane. You know what we really need to do to calm the waters? We need to do a subscriber meetup in Alexandria. We all need to get together, play some pickup footy, and I think everything will be fine after that. You know, we just need a little bit of face-to-face. You know what I'm saying? And I might... oh my gosh, this is a great ball from Diaz. This is the best thing he's done. Here's Bombito's ridiculous recovery speed. And it's just a shite pass from Rahimi. It is god-awful. It is god-awful. Going back to El Khanous, here's Mazraoui. He's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Oh, shocking. I mean, for Morocco, you want to ice this game now because Canada are playing well. Mazraoui, can he do something? He's dancing on Tejan. He gets around him. This has to be in the box. Luke again, dude. The wall of Montreal right now. Brahim actually does decently well there. It's a very good... And then there's Luke again, dude. What is... This man is on one at this tournament. Outside of, like, the mistake he made against Switzerland, he's been very good. Oh, Diop out of position. Everybody's out of position for... Oh my goodness. This is dangerous. Ball over top from Rahimi. It's the first non-horrific ball he's had. Diaz across, and he gets blocked by... Who was that? Sorry, Chad. I couldn't tell who it was. I don't think it was Bombito, but maybe it was. It might have been Bombito on the block there. Jonathan David has been absolutely terrible. Get him off for promise. Yeah, put a big body in there. When in doubt, you know. When in doubt, throw on the tall strikers and cross the ball into the box. When in doubt. I feel like the trend in football is going towards these like very speedy, like ball progressing nines, which like they're cool if you have them. But every team at the World Cup should have sitting on their bench a Weghorst, an En-Nesyri, a Promise David, even though I don't think he's amazing in the air, but like a good player in the air. You need that utility guy who it's like, 85th minute, we're trailing. I know, here comes Bounedjah. Here comes En-Nesyri. I don't understand why we've... Oh, that might... Wow. Okay, Bombito's a little lucky there. I think he pulls down Rahimi. It's a great ball, actually, from Unaki. But it's going to be all for naught. Unaki's had about 4 insane passes at this tournament that should have resulted in goals, and none of them have materialized because the teammates effed it up every single time. So, like, do you remember the Van de Ven tackle against Hakimi? Like, the tackle of the tournament? I'm pretty sure it was Unaki who sent that ball through. Like, it was a great ball, but it's the tackle of the tournament so far. Ali Ahmed does really well to get it to Larea here. And it's gonna be a handball, I think. It's a handball on Amrabat. I thought that was Mizrahi. I saw the bald head. Oh, no, it's offsides. I saw the bald head, and I was like, "Oh my god, Mizrahi switched over to right back." No, it's Amrabat. Jack, your combined CONCACAF 11 based off just this tournament? Um, oh my god. Okay, if I'm going, like, World Cup 11, the best goalkeeper so far? Who has been the best goalkeeper? Dude, it might be, I'm gonna say Eloy Room. Center backs, I would go I would go Cesar and Johan. That's what I would go. I think Luke is a very, outside contender for me. Oh my gosh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness. And it's a yellow for Kyle Larin, who comes crashing into Bunu. I think Kyle Larin's saying I didn't touch him or I didn't mean to touch him. What is Hakimi doing here? It's a disaster. I'm sorry. I'm not taking any chances. I'm clearing that effing ball, dude. Oh, that was so close. Sorry, man. I cannot do combined 11 while I'm trying to watch and analyze this game. It's just too much is going on. Jack advocating for Patrick Achimong. I mean, throw him on. Throw him on and just let him eat. Patrick Beach for goalkeeper. I wouldn't say he's the Montes over well, Alex Freeman I would have as like right back contention, WC, not for center back contention. And Alex Freeman or Alistair Johnston, they've both been so good. That's crazy. I'm biased, so I'll go Alistair Johnston, but shout out to Alex Freeman. Um in the midfield, dude, this is insane. I mean, Weston McKinney's got to be in there. I would go Weston, I would go Tillman, and I would go Eustaquio as my midfield from CONCACAF so far. I mean, Christian Martinez was awesome for Panama, but I'm not putting him in above those other guys. I wouldn't put Mora in, not enough. Wouldn't put Fidalgo in. Wouldn't put Brian Gutierrez in. I think it'd be two Americans and Eustaquio. Would have been Kone, but he got hurt, unfortunately. What the hell do I do at the left wing position? I mean, you got to go Julian Quinones over Pulisic. At the striker, I'm going Balogun, 100%. And at the right wing position, for me, it's, I mean, shout out to Heath Chong, but no. But shout out to him. He deserves a mention here. Not Tejan, hell no. I would say Serginho Dest is the starting right wing right now. Over Piojo, over Tejan, over Chong, over whoever the hell was doing it for Panama game in and game out. That would be my best 11 right now from CONCACAF of the tournament. Bunu's clutch, dude. He's a beast, but that was way too close. Dest at right wing? Yes, I would go Dest at right wing. I would go Dest at right wing. So I think we'd have like a couple. Yeah, I mean, it would actually be pretty even. What did I say? Like 3 Americans, 3 Canadians, 3 Mexicans, and a Curaçaoan. I think that's what I had. Like Eloy Room and goal. Yeah. Lira over Eustaquio. It's a shout, but I'm going Eustaquio, man. He banged Canada into the freaking round of 16, dude. I'm giving it to him for the moment. Oh, you thought I was just doing a best 11 and I had all CONCACAF players? That would have been insane. They took out Buati. Jack forgot to take a piss. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big one. Okay, my bad. What did I miss? Well, Canada haven't scored yet. Dead screen TV. Mods take over. Uh oh, what happened? What happened? Oh, nothing happened. They took out Buati? What? Did I miss a Buati substitution for who? Yeah, I see Elanui. I see Amrabat. Elanawi. I have to get used to saying that. I've said Elanui for too long. I see Unaki. I don't see, yeah, I don't see Buati, but who is new? Who came in the game? Hold on. Now this is ridiculous. I don't see Buati being subbed off. Oh, he was subbed off for Amrabat. Oh, I'm an idiot. Holy hell, that happened 60 in the 63rd minute. Chad, I told you my head was gone. I told y'all my head was gone. I did not realize that. I thought they took out somebody else for Buati. Well, okay, interesting. I mean, to sub off your best midfielder on the day when you're kind of getting bullied is a choice, but I guess they feel like Amrabat's. Oh my gosh, dude, Bombito's passing has let him down so bad today. I mean, Johnston's in a full-on sprint, and he can't even get there. Due to mental fatigue, I'm not responsible for anything said during the stream. Morocco in full time waste mode, man. Gosh, I can't wait to breathe again. It really, oh my goodness, it really feels like Morocco need this second, like desperately need this second one. You gotta imagine there's a Canadian cavalry charge happening in like the 85th minute, and I haven't seen anything from Morocco to give me confidence they're not going to concede. Luke on the ball out to Sigur. Canadian passing used to be a little bit crisper as well. Nobody's having a very good distribution day. I think the tempo and the physicality of the game is really knocking everybody off a bit. Here's Tejan, who I need a moment from him in this game. I need a moment from Tejan in this game. It's been Ghost City out there at the right wing. He's got the talent, man. It's just the consistency isn't there. Here's a long throw. Johnston's usually on the money with this one. Johnston, long throw. Mazraoui clears it. Johnston's going to get another crack at it. Out to Sigur. It's a decent looking ball in. Bunu gets a fist to it. That's well done. Eustaquio wins. Down to Ahmed in the box. Backflip. Flick up. Unaki's trying to do something cute. I don't understand it. It's not advisable. Eustaquio with a shot in. It's blocked. And they're going to call a foul or maybe a handball. It looked like right outside the box. Right outside the box. On Amrabat. Amrabat with probably a handball and then a foul. Handball and then a foul from Amrabat. It's just like, what are we doing? And then Diop with a big block there. Dude, if Eustaquio would have scored another goal against Morocco in this round, that would have been insane. I mean, he still could. He still could. Canada putting Morocco on the back foot. This is not, there's not a lot of space here. Moroccan mind games. We've seen this before. Unaki is on a yellow card, and he is just acting like a complete moron in this game. Tense moments for Morocco. Tense moments for Morocco. Dude, if Jonathan David scores this, it's like full redemption arc complete. I mean, he is standing over it, as is Ahmed. I mean, there's Larea in the way back. Maybe he tries it. I don't know. Ooh! It tries like a little flick, and I guess it goes off a Canadian player in the wall. It's not. Yeah, he's just trying to place it. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it just goes way over. Well, not way over, but not threatening. Damn. Piojo over Dest? No, not for me. Not for me. I think Piojo's been good, but not for me. Jack, love the show. Thank you, Shamrackle. I appreciate that. Good to see y'all finally getting more views. Yeah, man. World Cup's been great for the channel. Been working like a dog. And I've had a great time. I'm having a great time in this stream as well. I'm very proud of this Canadian performance. They're doing CONCACAF really, really well here. Tejan shot. Oh my gosh. Bonu with a save. There we go, Tejan. There we go, Tejan. Mr. Villarreal. Come on, man. You play for a Champions League club. Let's go. Corner kick here for Canada. I'm on 78, 57, 58, 59, 79 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In case anyone wants to sync up, you stack your ball in. It's not very good. That one's not very good. I think Hakimi gets the block there. Might have been Unaki, actually. It was Unaki. Here comes a long ball in. I think that this can be won. I think Promise David does win it, but it just goes out. Yeah, if anybody wants to sync up with me for the last part here, I'm on 79, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. How do you think the game ends? Man, I think I don't know, Canada's non-clinical demons. I mean, they're demons for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So like I think they're going to push for it. It's looking like it's going to end like this, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong and Morocco prevail. Ooh, bad foul on Eustaquia from Amrabat. Is Sigur better than Saliba as an upcoming talent? I would say no. I would say no. They're both very good, but I think Saliba is already doing really well for Anderlecht. Sigur is still like in the Croatian league. I think he needs to get out before we start saying like he's a better prospect. They're both super exciting though, don't get me wrong. But you know, in terms of like what their overall rating would be on FIFA, I don't know. Saliba's is probably like an 85. I would say Sigur's is like an 82, something like that. I'm a fan of both players though. Oh, telegraphed ball. Telegraphed ball, and here comes Albi. This is very, very dangerous. Brahim is running. Brahim. Go. Is that Unaki again? Dude, this is it's an amazing dude. I mean, the counter here is insane. The counter here is insane. Morocco's had a couple opportunities to do so, and they finally weigh the passes correctly. They finally actually connect well. Very good job from Brahim Diaz. I actually think Luke de Fougerols recovers. I'm dying, y'all. Recovers and does well on Brahim, but they're outnumbered. They're outnumbered, unfortunately, and it's a brace for Unaki. Talbi does so freaking well on that. I'm trying to see the stats of this game overall. Yeah, look at this. It's a 4-on-2 for a moment. Oh, it's Johnston actually, or excuse me, Sigur with the better defense initially. Schaffelberg comes over. It wasn't even Luke. And it's just not. Bombito goes to ground. Sigur goes to ground. Everyone's going to ground. It's a very good lifted shot. Oh, it's near post. Could Crépeau have done a bit better? I need to see a different angle from that. And it's 2-0 to Morocco. But wow. Canada needs a Malik Tillman. Yeah, they do. They do need a Malik Tillman very, very bad. Oh, Canada, come on, man. Don't capitulate and make this look like a non-competitive game. With better strikers, Canada would have won this game. I think they need that attacking midfielder so bad. Like if there could be one prospect to develop in Canada, it would be that one. Jonathan David shot in. It's blocked by his own player. I think Promise David actually blocks it. Oh, it's a poor back. Rahimi is trash, dude. I'm sorry. Here comes Schaffelberg. Ball across. It's gathered for Bunu. It's a good ball. I mean, somebody needs to be there for Canada. It's a really good ball in from Schaffelberg. When did Schaffelberg get a beard? Did he grow that in between the group stage and now? I don't remember him having a beard in the Switzerland game. I was like, was that like a week ago, I think? Time doesn't exist anymore. Why are you in Argentina? My girlfriend lives here. So I live here with her. Punished on the counter. Here comes another opportunity in. Bunu's going to collect again. Jonathan David's been bad this tournament. Yeah. Game over. Unaki with the red card with 2 goals. Oh! Oh my gosh. That's almost a third for Rahimi. Brahim Diaz creates once again. Crépeau, nothing he could do about it. The ball's there. Play it. Okay. Good ball up here to Jonathan David. Ball down here. This needs to come across. It does. Ooh. And Elanawi with the clearance. Not his best game, but I mean, stepping up when it matters most. Excuse me, it's Unaki, I believe it is. So Unaki turns out to be the player of the game for Morocco. And he was extremely fortunate to not be sent off. Like that's going to be one of the talking. Oh, Schaffelberg, bad defense. Okay, there we go. And why he's saying there's no reality where Canada wins. I mean, dude, look, your prediction is correct. My prediction is correct as of now that Morocco will advance. I wasn't trying to call you a fool. I don't think anybody would have said you were an idiot for having Morocco, but to say there's no reality, is not true. I think we almost saw the reality. If I am Doctor Strange, we almost saw the timeline where Canada did advance, but they needed to be a little bit better in their attacks, and probably Unaki needs to be sent off like he should have been. That was the timeline. We needed to go left for that timeline. We stepped into the portal over here, and instead we're looking at 2-0 Morocco. Morocco's too fast for Canada. I don't think they're too fast. I think Canada's just fast enough. They're pushing forward. They have so many men up. I am on 86, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Issa Diop off? Why would you take off Issa Diop? Why would you take off Issa Diop with 3 minutes left in the game when Canada are about to start putting cross? This is like Australia taking off Harry Sutar. I don't understand this, but okay, and off of a free kick. What is Wabi doing? Has he lost the plot here? Oh my gosh, Bunu gets there so freaking well, man. Just ahead of Promise David. Like, why would you take him off? It's a ridiculous decision. Bunu does so well. That is super brave. This is why this man's the best goalkeeper in Africa and has been the best goalkeeper for 10 years. Like, look at that, man. That's insane. That's insane. Like, Impasi doesn't get there. Ronwin Williams doesn't get there. Fofana doesn't get there. Whoever Tunisia happens to sacrifice in the goalkeeper position is not getting there. Who's your breakout player of the tournament? Mine is Gustavo Puerta. That's actually who mine would be as well, Alex. Gustavo Puerta from Colombia has been ridiculous. I mean, another breakout player. I mean, he hasn't gotten the minutes so far, but I think Talbi from Morocco, if you want a breakout player from these teams right here, has been extremely impressive and effective in the minutes that he's had. Another breakout player, Somerville, breakout tournament for him. Another breakout tournament. I mean, can you call Balogun the breakout player? I mean, he had some clout, but he's been completely on one. Alex Freeman, I would say, is a breakout. Julian Quinones, breakout. Okay, I'm switching to South America. Maximiliano Araujo, breakout campaign for him. By far, Uruguay's best player. Going to Africa now. I think Diomande already broke out at the AFCON. I think Christ Dulai maybe qualifies. I think he broke out at the last AFCON, but maybe you would say now. Any Egyptian breaking out? I mean, could you call Ashur a breakout? I would say Shobir is the breakout for Egypt. I think I would end it there for Africa. Ball comes in. It looks dangerous. Promise winning it again. Shot comes in. It's blocked by Mazraoui, I believe, and he clears it. European breakout stars. Maybe Karim from Bosnia. Tariq from Bosnia is a good one as well. Manzambi, 100%. Oh, this is really poor defending from Morocco. I'm trying to watch the game and think at the same time. Plus 8 minutes. I am on 90, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh my gosh. Nelson with a shake. Ball in. Ball in. They want a handball. Oh, wait. It's going to be a foul? Okay. Oh, no. I guess it is going to be a handball. I feel like I'm missing some breakout player from DR Congo or something. Sipenga, maybe? Nah, I don't know if he broke out, but it was a good tournament. England, no French player can even break out. They're all super, super hyped. Maybe Volpato a little bit for Australia. Volpato a little bit. Keito Nakamura, breakout. The ball's still in. Foul. Yep. 100% on Rakimi. I just said a lot of names there. Can Canada pull a Belgium? I don't think so. Jack is going to do a live stream watch along for his wedding. Grind doesn't stop. Depends how many subs I have at that time. It might be live. Marsh Ball exhausts teams with no depth. I don't I don't know if I agree fully with that statement. Marsh Ball is exhausting, yes, but it is also an effective strategy for Canada specifically. So if you're critiquing that the system leads to some burnout and that it can't be maintained over 90 minutes, I agree with you. If it is a criticism that Canada shouldn't be playing this way, I disagree. I disagree. They had Morocco completely clamped in the first 45 minutes. I mean, you're going to tell me the first 60 minutes of this game was shocking for Morocco, and we're going to say like marsh ball doesn't work. I mean, and I know that's not what you were saying. I'm just trying to add some nuance to your comment here. They have no strategy in the box to score. They don't have, yeah, they're just missing that guy, man. I feel like maybe Canadians are hoping Marcelo, oh, booted with the punch. Marcelo Flores can be that guy. That's a lot of responsibility for him. That's a lot of responsibility for him. I don't know who can really be that, line breaking pass god. Like they need a Gilberto Mora really bad. They need a Tillman really bad. Even for Panama, it's Coco Carrasquilla, the guy who operates in that situation. I mean, Jamaica have the same problem. They have no creative midfielder. Their midfield overall is really bad. So just defending against Jamaica is quite easy. You just have to be fast. Uh-oh, Isaac is beefing with Moroccans. You don't want to go down that pathway, my man. I've been there. I've been there. It's not good. Ooh, Batarina's a hell of a shout. Who said that? Sir Nick, hell of a shout for Batarina. He was excellent. Hell of a shout. Ismail Assar, too established. Kami Hunter, too established. Is Tillman not a breakout player? Okay, I don't disagree with y'all. I would just say his breakout tournament was the Gold Cup already, is what I would say. Tillman at a major tournament with the United States broke out in 2025 at the Gold Cup, is what I would say. It is the Gold Cup, so no one cares except you and me. But I don't know. Vozinha, yep. A 40-year-old breakout. Facundo Medina. Who? Let me see how he does against Egypt. He plays well against Egypt? Yes. Harry Kane, breakout player, 100%. Schaffelberg, here we go. I mean, this is where it dies for Canada every single time. I mean, look at that cross. Okay, it was blocked. I was like, if Schaffelberg is really going to be putting balls in like that, we might as well pack it in, dude. We might as well pack it in. Canada's one or two players away from a great team. Yes! Oh, my gosh. I thought Crepeau was going to win that header. Yeah, they are very close to being disgustingly good. Oh, and I think Marsh is the guy, man. I think Marsh is the guy to get him there. I really do. Bad foul conceded by Rahimi. He's been a disaster. Rahimi's been a freaking disaster today. Bazum Manature. Ooh, Zion Suzuki from Josh Burns. That's a great shout. I think Ryan already broke out with Bournemouth this season. Brobby, pocket against Morocco. Otherwise, yes. All right, here we go. I think Nelson and Eustaquio are standing over it. I think they're going to look for a cross. No, Nelson with a shot, and it's off the back of somebody. Ball across. Just freaking shoot the ball, Canada. Oh, my God. Ah. Canada is mainly buns. Bro, that's rage bait. No, they're not. They're good. Canada's good. If Saibar doesn't start against France, it's curtains for Morocco. This is actually true. Don't ignore my super chat, gang. I didn't see it, dude. Hold on, morning. Hold on, morning. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Belgium or Germany? Who's worse at the moment? Belgium are worse. Germany had a lot of injuries. Germany's worse. I don't know if you keep up with club football, but can Bunu come to River Plate one of these years? He's so good and has said how big of a that would be an insane transfer that nobody saw coming. Yassine Bunu leaves the Saudi league to go to Argentina. That would be insane. Why do other nations think the USA is genuinely is uniquely bad at soccer? Because people hate the United States as a country. Because people hate the United States as a country. I can't remember what video I was watching. I think it was Abba and Preach were like trying to make a commentary about US soccer, and they were like, the US has been like a laughing stock. And I'm like, I don't agree with that. I don't agree. The United States is a laughing stock country in the world of football. Not respected, sure, but laughing stock? I mean, oh no, it's Bombito versus 3. Here's Rahimi. Can he do it? He does. His 3-0. 3-0 to Morocco. Oh, what a flattering scoreline. I can't lie, man. It's a flattering scoreline. Morocco were the better team at the end of the day, but this is what Colombia Ghana should have looked like. It should have been a 3-0. Excellent from Raheem Diaz again. He has had his best performance of the World Cup, I think, in this game. Rahimi finally gets a goal. Very nice for him. I don't dislike Rahimi. I just think he was letting Morocco down. I don't have an anti-Rahimi agenda. Don't hate him. Don't know who he is. Don't think he's a bad person. I just think he has held Morocco back at times of this tournament. We all knew the striker would be an issue. Good goal from him. Yeah. Ayari for Sweden. That's a good one. Daniel Munoz, I think. I've been saying he's the best right back. Sidney Cabral, that's a shout. Belgium is definitely worse than Germany. If Germany had Gnabry, Karl, Schlotterbeck, it's a different story. Musiala fully fit, it's a different story. They probably do scrape by. They'd probably do scrape by Paraguay if all those guys are healthy. What about now? Canada squeaked past South Africa. I don't understand the context of that question. Canada, hashtag Canada trash incoming in a few. Yeah. No, I have to do a match recap for this one that will be coming on the channel very, very soon. I'm probably going to grab a tea and then we're going to talk about it more in depth. But I will field some questions from you guys because I love my community. And this is the best community on YouTube, even though my Egyptian subscribers hate me. Let's go ahead and talk about this game for a second. I would say number one, flattering scoreline. I would say number two, Morocco proved to be the better team. No, two things can be true at the same time. Two things can be true at the same time. Morocco are going to advance to the next round looking like they dominated when really they didn't. And I'm wondering if France is watching this game thinking, could we do this exact strategy? Now, let me not get ahead of myself. France have to beat Paraguay, which I think is going to be a very tough game for the French. I don't think it's going to be a massacre. With respect on Paraguay. But it looks like if you actually just keep like a high line, like a mid to high line against Morocco, and you eliminate their midfielders from receiving the ball, and you have an athletic team, Canada are very athletic. You can't be slow in the midfield. Like, I don't think Ivory Coast could play like this because Ivory Coast are way too slow in the midfield. Sangare, Kessié would get massacred if they try to play like this against Morocco. But Canada has some young pit bulls, so they could hang with them here. Who is it? Who's the woman in the middle of the is that Unaki's mom or wife? I don't know who that is, but anyways, they took away easy midfield progression from Morocco, and Morocco kind of struggled. Morocco was forced to play it wide, and I think Sabari going out early also kind of hurt Morocco's movement, which has been nothing short of world class the entire tournament. The first goal comes from a free kick. It's basically the first chance Morocco have. It's a great hit from Unaki. Oh, man, but Unaki is gonna have it's a controversial performance because I think he should be sent off in the second half, but he's not and ends up being the man of the match. So Canadians are gonna be mad about this for a long time. RIP Canada, yeah. Canada got spanked? No, they didn't. They didn't get spanked. They lost, but they didn't get spanked. Scoreline is misleading, 100%. What did this American manager do? I mean, TSO Canuck, I don't think this is Jesse Marsh's fault. I think he set you guys up incredible. The players let you down. Players let you down today. I'd probably go maybe 20% blame to Marsh. The only thing he could have done differently is maybe start Oluwaseyi next to Promise David. But Jonathan David was pretty good in the press in the first half, so I think it worked out. I'm not blaming Jesse Marsh for this result. Good run for Canada. Yep. Morocco better than Senegal. Look, man, I agree. I agree. Many Moroccans, and I think our relationship is healed since the 2022 World Cup. I'm very proud of the progress we've made together. Yes, Morocco are better than Senegal. Morocco are better than Senegal. I've been kind of entertaining them as the two best teams, but I think Morocco have clearly created at least a mic. My mic, something wrong with the mic? Fix the mic. Uh oh. Uh oh. Is it better? Is it better? Hello, 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 hello. Can somebody confirm that the mic is better? Okay, thank you. I saw somebody say yes. Um. I completely forgot where I was. Issa Diop got the yellow last game, and if he gets another, he will miss the quarters. Okay, so maybe that's why they took him out. I can understand that. Marsh should be fired. Canuck, that's a crazy take. That's a crazy take. No, he should not be fired for this result. We could have used Weebing, Canada, Marcelo Flores, 100%. Morocco is shite. No, no, they're not. Morocco are really, really good. Canada had good opportunities but couldn't capitalize. Gengar, one of my favorite Pokemon, is completely spot on with this assessment here. Jesse Marsh needs to be sacked. It's an insane take. It's an insane take. I don't know how people can even be thinking this. Y'all might be trolling me. Y'all might be trolling me. Mike is good. Thank you for confirming. Tonight, Canada gave their best performance. They fight till the end. They lost against Morocco, man. Like, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep flip-flopping. Morocco were World Cup favorites 2 hours ago. Canada had no chance in this game. Now they've lost, and all of a sudden, Jesse Marsh out? It's an L. Canada folded? These can't exist at the same time. They cannot exist at the same time. They played well, man. Morocco are going to walk out of here like, that was very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Imagine if Paraguay does the upset against France, so we see Paraguay versus Morocco. What a game. What a game that would be. I see tension between Marsh and Davies. I mean, maybe. We knew Canada would lose, but not like that. I mean, they didn't, when you say like that, I mean, they conceded goals late when they were pushing it. It's a deceptive scoreline, is what it is. It doesn't tell the story. So when you say like that, I have to push back on you because they did play very well. This was not a 3-goal Moroccan win performance, not even close. Morocco were the better team, but we got to leave it there. Canuck, stop spamming, bro. I'm putting you in timeout. Canada got tired of pressing so hard. Yeah, the game plan worked. The game plan worked. The players didn't deliver. I'm talking about mainly the attacking players. Dude, the midfield was awesome. The fullbacks kept Morocco completely silent for 85 minutes. Nobody else has been able to do that at the World Cup. Brazil couldn't do that. Scotland couldn't do it. Scotland have great fullbacks as well. Canada played a great game. They just were they stabbed themselves in the ass cheek again because they don't have goals. It sucks. Morocco versus France would be peak. Yeah. It's gonna be an amazing game if France win. I banned him, guys. I banned him. Um, I've seen him in my comments many, many times in my chat. Usually he behaves, but that was just ridiculous. Um, Moroccan women are fine. I can neither confirm nor deny the attractiveness of Moroccan women. I only have eyes for my girlfriend. Morocco clear in Africa. Others are playing catch up. There are some that are close, but only like one or two teams. Like I think only Ivory Coast and Senegal are really like right there in terms of talent and play style. Egypt are there in terms of like they can pull results all the time. And then the rest of the continent, like South Africa's not even close. Ghana's not even close. DR Congo, amazing at defense, but they can't keep up. Tunisia, give me a break. And then even Algeria. Algeria are levels below Morocco. Levels. Oh my gosh. This is it. Gold Cup failures, Nations League failures. All they have is a round of 16 appearance. All they have is a round of 16. That's pretty good, man. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't know. By this logic, like keep that same energy for a team like Egypt. Keep that same energy for a team like Ivory Coast. They failed at the AFCON. They didn't win. You know, they've Egypt failed. They haven't won an AFCON in a long time. They're probably a better example of this. A round of 16 and then a really good performance against Morocco. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. It doesn't feel good to lose, but this was not an embarrassing performance. Jesse Marsh tries too hard for the cameras. Well, that might be a hater take that I can agree with a little bit. So many dives from Israeli simp ball TV. Absolutely. Absolutely. You forget I'm documenting my life in 4K here. I need to be careful with what I say. I already know that y'all trying to compile a file to send to the FBI to cancel me. It probably already exists. I know some people have watched every second of every upload and they're like, I almost got him. FanDuel's going to drop him as a sponsor. I know what's happening. Um, I don't know what this means, Louis, because your emoji's not showing up. Is Mexico allowed to take the blue pill? I don't know what the blue pill is. I don't understand what this super chat is referring to. Nigeria are close, but let's qualify. Nigeria are close, but let's qualify. Guys, we don't need Josh and Cheyenne fighting in the chat. It's okay. Cheyenne, your team won. Your team won. There's nothing that Josh can say to you that should really upset you that bad. Cam's doing it right now, compiling the FBI file. Morocco killer instinct today. They played hard until the final minute. They did play hard, and they are better, and they won. Period. End of the match recap. That's pretty much it. Jack, I love you, bro. I love you too. Feel bad for Davies? Yeah, man. What conditioner do you use? I don't use conditioner. Viagra. Okay, I thought you were making a like a matrix, like red pill or blue pill. I thought you were saying like should they take the blue pill as in like accept defeat. I didn't know where that was going. I'm really tired, as I've said many times on the stream. Yeah, the Matrix reference. That's what I thought it was about. Do you think Mexico will beat England? Yes. Uh, Rumor is England are taking Viagra for the altitude. We'll see if it works. I remember because I was talking to my girlfriend about this how because she wants to go to visit Mexico City after the World Cup, and I like Mexico City, so I'm like, yeah, let's go. I remember last time I went there, I signed up for a pickup game, full field 11v11 on my second day there, and I was in really good shape, dude. I was huffing and puffing. I usually play in the midfield. 20 minutes in, I was like, I'm gonna play right back and I'm just gonna defend. I did not have the wheels at all. Now, I'm not a professional athlete, I'm not Jude Bellingham, I'm not Harry Kane. So they'll obviously be able to compensate better than I did, but I also wasn't playing against the Mexican national team. in a game at the Azteca. I was playing 11 random Mexican dudes. Okay. Mexican fathers is who I was playing against. So totally different. It's a beast, man. Man, when I had to play in Cusco, oh my God, I've never been so tired. I've never been so tired. Those Peruvians, man, they were running. They were running, dude. Some freaking warriors out there. I was like, I've never been so knackered after that pickup game in Cusco, dude. I think I told that story. I show up on the field. We're supposed to play for an hour, man. So it's like 7v7, moderate, not moderate sized field. It's not small. Like you can definitely run. You can definitely play a ball over top. It's not a teeny tiny futsal field. We're supposed to play for an hour. At the hour mark, the field guy comes up and he's like, no one has a reservation after y'all. Do you want to keep playing? And I'm like, I don't know about this. Every other player is like, yes, let's keep playing. So the guy's like, okay, I can give you another 30. So I'm like, God damn it. So we play another 30. And same thing as the Mexico City game. I start as a midfielder and I go from like a box to box to a 6 to a fullback to a center back. Like I'm just slowly moving to like damn near goalkeeper near the end. Another 30 minutes go by. Organizer comes out again. Hey, if you guys want to play until the lights go out in 30 minutes, you guys can keep playing. At this point, I pulled my quad. I have a cramp in my calf. My feet hurt. I've somehow like pulled a muscle in my lower back. And they're like, yeah, let's keep playing. And I'm like, I literally can't run because my hips are so tight. And we played another 30 minutes on top of that. All I did was clear the ball. And by the time the game actually ended, I was completely dead. I could barely walk for like a day. That was my Cusco experience. So anyways, I don't know why I started talking about that. What's your take on the Canadian Premier League? I have no opinions. I have no knowledge. I don't know anything about that. Marsh pushing away the camera after the loss. Sore loser. Canada pack lighting up. Oh, Canada pack lighting up like you smoking on that Canada pack. Marsh is a very emotional guy. It is performative. He is a performative male. He's just missing the Jackson Irvine haircut and mustache, but he's a performative male. It bothers me, but I think he's still a good coach, and I think he's still done a good job overall with Canada. Guys, I'm going to go like 1 or 2 more minutes here. Jack Huffin and Puffin, Deadball TV. He's valid. Live for the next game. I am too tired, my man. I am too tired, but maybe if it goes into extra time, maybe I'll jump on. Do you think the referee gave too many cards? I think the referee didn't give enough. I think Unai should have been sent off. Bunu clears Canada. Well, Bunu is clear of Crepeau. Bunu is one of the greatest goalkeepers in African history. Like, the guy's an absolute animal. Irvine pisses me off. I like Jackson Irvine. Does he have to speak out on every issue? Like, I'm just like, oh my God. It's like Jackson Irvine sitting down to talk about the coral reef. Jackson Irvine sitting down to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine. Jackson Irvine to sit down and talk about global warming. Jackson Irvine talking about the Wombat, Save a Wombat Foundation. I'm like, there's no way this man cares about all of this stuff, dude. Like, stop. You're performing. Anyways. Jack, you are bonita. Thank you. Tired Ball TV, 100%. Jackson, the official spokesman. Please, Paraguay, come through with the upset. It's possible, dude. I don't think that they're going to massacre or get massacred. Wabi Tactical Masterclass. I don't know about that. I don't think it was the tactical masterclass from him. I think he got outplayed thoroughly in the first 45 minutes. But his game adjustment is very good. And this is why Morocco will be very, very tough to beat. Jonathan David, fracaso tournament for him? Yeah. Not good. Jesse Marshall's doing his best Bielsa impression today. Why? I don't understand that. I mean, he had to do he didn't really have a choice. What was he going to do? Sit back and lose 1-0? I mean, like, I guess. Canada going far at the next Gold Cup. They should. Why the hate on Davies? He probably wasn't fit, and not like Canada was going to win. I need him fit for the Bayern. Thank you, Marsh. Well, Canadians won't give a damn about Bayern. He clearly wasn't fit. I expected him to play, and it didn't happen, which is upsetting. Juve fans proving right on Jonathan David. He's been so bad this year. Yeah, he just looks like he has like lost, I don't know, his intelligence on the field, his touch, any type of confidence is gone. Matt says, as an American, I want Marsh to succeed, but he gives suburban soccer dad energy and is so performative that I can't help but think about his leading. Yeah, this is true. This is true. I mean, he talks about the United States like some of my friends do who got dumped by their girl. And it's like, I don't care about her, but I mention her every day type energy. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, look, I'm not here to talk about the US, but I think the US will lose against Bosnia. And then he just like goes off or whatever it says. There's a lot of that energy. It's a lot of bitterness. There's a lot of bitterness. I don't blame him due to the information I'm aware of when he almost got hired. But let it go, man. You've been Canada manager for 2 years, bro. You got dumped 2 years ago. I'm sorry that your girl cheated on you and left you for Mauro Icardi. I'm sorry that she did. By the way, she's going to end up losing in that situation because Icardi is not a good person. Let her go. You're better off for it. You got a nice girl now. You don't need to keep talking about her. It's ridiculous. It does bother me as well. It does bother me as well. But I'm going to protect him from, people just saying that he's trash. We got spam. Okay, I see a couple spam messages. L spam from WC, 100%. Okay, another super chat here, so I can't end the stream. Shout out to Alhambra. As a Moroccan, very happy that the scoreline flatters us. It's been my biggest complaint. Canada gave us good questions that we need to think about. Super mature, logical, and constructive comment here from Alhambra. This will be a wake-up call for Morocco in that first 45. They need to do things to figure out. Like, if they can just get 2 goals per game, almost nobody is going to be able to beat them. If they can hit that 2-goal-a-game mark, almost nobody's going to be able to beat them, France included. I would say it was a much better second half. Much better second half. Oh, Marsh the obsessed ex-boyfriend. That's kind of what it is, man. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the stream there. Morocco 3, Canada 0. Ooh, I'm going to grab a tea, and then I'll do my official match recap on the channel. I'll be live, I think, for both games tomorrow. I need a lot of sleep, but I think I'm going to be live for both ones tomorrow. If USA played Morocco, what would you expect? I think it would go into extra time, and then Morocco would win. I think Morocco would win either 3-2 in extra time or on pens 2-2 is what I think would happen. It would be really, really good. Wait, there's another super chat? There's another super chat? Did I miss another one? I don't see another one. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream. Chat, y'all been awesome. Morocco through to the next round. Canada, successful World Cup. I'll share more thoughts about it in a second.